It's been a while since I've made a video, almost going on 2 years now, and I've had a lot of suggestions ever since my dirt bike video to start making YouTube videos again, so I thought I'd give it a shot. And what better place to start than with a video kind of explaining what was going on in that video, answering some of the questions that I've had in the comments. Before we get any further into the video, I'm sure some people are going to be asking me what the bike is behind me. And this is not the bike that went through the school. This is a 2005 YZ250 two-stroke. The one that went through the school was a 2011 YZ450 four-stroke. And I no longer have that bike. I sold it not too long after, and since then I've had a bunch of two-strokes. This one's actually for sale, and I'll give you a quick walk around. Now for the questions on the video, I've written down some of my main questions here. How did they catch you? We actually made it to the extraction where I was supposed to get picked up on the truck. So everything went as it was planned to be. We made it home, and then probably two and a half hours after I was home, the state police showed up in my driveway. And it turned out they were questioning pretty much everybody who had a dirt bike in the entire school. They eventually came down the list to me. They had no proof it was me, but they were threatening severe charges unless I confessed to it. And they said if you had texted anybody about it, that you should confess, because otherwise they'll have to go into an investigation and they'd find out. Even if I had deleted the texts, they would find them. So I just fessed up to it and took the $450 fine, and I wasn't allowed to go to the last 2 days of school. And I wasn't allowed to go to graduation, which in my opinion, I never was a fan of graduation anyway. That was kind of a bonus to me. The next question would be, why are you revving it so much? Yes, I know I'm revving the heck out of it, kind of like a two-stroke. I have been riding since I was 8. I am capable of riding. What happened was, the week leading up to the big prank, I was having problems with my fuel injection, and this bike was stalling like as I was riding. Like I could be like second gear in the throttle and I would actually lose the bike altogether. And in a moment like this, you're terrified of that happening, of something stalling, so I'm constantly trying to keep the RPMs up. That and make a little bit of extra noise at some points, but I was more afraid of the bike stalling. Another big question I saw was, how is this a prank? I don't know if it was. I didn't look up the definition of a prank before I did it. The thing with it is, I needed something to call it, and I wanted something that was going to get a lot of views. People watch a lot of pranks, so I figured that was the only thing it could set into, and every year there's a senior prank, so this was kind of ours. Another question I got is, why is the bike pink? I needed to disguise the bike so they couldn't go on my Instagram and social medias and see what my bike looked like and link it back to me, so I had to change it somehow. I don't ride a pink bike. That was actually just duct tape. It was a temporary thing just to disguise the bike. Another question was, why are you ratting on everybody at the end? By the time this video actually went public, which was a year after it had happened, everybody had already had their punishments, and I called and contacted everybody that was involved, and they all wanted their names on there. Another big question I get is the money you've made. How much money has it made? Well, I'm sure most people have noticed that there have been ads on the video from when it was started, so it had been making money. I'm not going to tell you how much. I'm going to make another video on this, but any of you who have viral videos out there or have ever been contacted by a licensing company like Jukin Media, I'll tell you right now, do not do it. I was about a little over a year into my video whenever I signed with Jukin Media, and they took my rights to the video and ended up making my income from the video much lower than what it used to be. They claim that they're going to give you like 70% more than what you had before, and all these crazy numbers, making it sound like it's going to be the greatest thing. And they're just trying to get your money. They're trying to, I think what they do is they find people who haven't had viral videos before, and they expect them to not realize what they should be being paid versus what they're paying them, so they don't ever recognize that they're being underpaid. But Jukin Media truly does underpay. And the last question, just to kind of finish it all off, would be, was it worth it? And would you do it again? I would absolutely do it again, because it was something that I had imagined. Like, I came up with this idea in freshman year, and then I thought all through high school how cool it would be, and then I thought, if I don't do it now, I'll never have a chance again in my life, and I'm young enough that punishment's not going to be that bad, so why not do it? That's it for questions. As far as the rest of this channel goes, it's pretty much going to be kind of the things I was doing before in a more professional way. I'm not going to have the dirt bikes anymore, because this is actually my last bike, and it is for sale right now. The rest of the channel is almost going to be like a vlog style. We're going to go over probably a lot to do with cars, a little bit of guns and stuff. But I'll probably have a couple videos on my car you see behind me, which is a 2011 Audi S4. I'll be going over a couple things, like how to afford nicer cars when you're younger without having to pay as much for them, ways to find deals, way to flip cars to make money. And feel free to like, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you on the next one.